It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. Let's get out of here. Aye. Looking to support this ministry? Donation links are always in the description box below. Hey everybody, it's Aaron from Got a Minute. This is going to be a quick one. Dale Jones sent me this. Thanks, brother Dale. I thought this was a cool thing. The Cyrus Trump connection and what this could mean for us and the potential timing of the rapture season in general. We know that Trump's coming into office. And so what they did was they made a coin, and I think they made this coin in 2018. And it was Israel that the group mints Trump coins to honor Jerusalem's recognition. So I think they made these coins in 2018, or at least the article that I'm reading right now, 2018. But Trump had recognized that Jerusalem was the capital on December 6, 2017. So the cool thing here is Cyrus is listed in Isaiah 44, and then we have a potential kind of connection with Trump in 1 Corinthians 15. So I find it interesting that the coin has Cyrus and Trump, but it's kind of like both names are listed in the Bible in a way. Cyrus for sure is. So if we go to Isaiah 44, it says right at the end of 44, who says to the deep, but be dry, and I will dry up your rivers. Who says of Cyrus, he is my shepherd, and he shall perform all my pleasure, saying, to Jerusalem you shall be built, and to the temple your foundation shall be laid. Thus says the Lord to his anointed, to Cyrus, whose right hand I have held, to subdue nations before him, and loose the armor of kings, to open before him the double doors. So the long story short is this was a really incredible prophecy, because Isaiah was written somewhere in the 700s BC, about 150 years before Cyrus came in and released the Israel from their 70 years of captivity. So if you look at this chart right here, this is Cyrus's edict to allow Jews to return to their land. Exiles begin to return to specifically Jerusalem. So Cyrus was the guy that kind of took over the Neo-Babylonian Empire, and it switched over to the Persian Empire. And so you can see there it says Cyrus the Great. And so Trump is being kind of looked at as a Cyrus figure. So we've got this timeline here. It's the end of an era. And so is our Trump the end of an era? Let's go now to 1 Corinthians 15:52. And most versions you'll see in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trumpet. For the trumpet will sound, and the dead will be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. Having said that, that was the New King James Version. And for the KJV people, KJV says, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. I don't know why the KJV has decided to go with trump, and most translations go with trumpet, not quite sure. There's also a version, I think it's the American Standard Version says trump, and also the English Revised Version says trump. Most versions say trumpet, and I'll show you the Greek here. It says last trumpet. There's your Greek word, and here's the Greek interlinear, ESV. But nevertheless, there are some translations that say at the last trump, and that's at the end of that dispensational change, right? So this word right here is eskatos, and that word means, well, the last, but it's the end of an age. So really the trumpet that's blown at the end of the age is really what this word is saying. And it's eskatos, and if you want to know the number, it's G2078, and it means the latter end. So it's not really necessarily associated with any feast day in particular, although I have my favorite feast that I've been saying for the last 6 months. But this really just means the trumpet that's blown at the latter end, at the end of the age. And so, like I said, the King James versions just uses trump, not trumpet. And that number is G2078 if you wanted to look into eschatos. But I just wanted to share that quick thing with you, that we have Cyrus in the Old Testament in Isaiah 44, mentioned by name 150 years before the prophecy happened. And so we have this, and then we had this play on words with, I don't need to show you again, but I guess I will. So we got the Cyrus right here once again in Isaiah 44. That's a 150-year prophecy, more or less. And he came and did what he had to do. And then we've got this play on word in the King James Version Bible with the last trump. And they've got a coin that was made in 2018 because a person named Trump named Jerusalem the capital city. But that's what Cyrus did back in Isaiah. So that's just an interesting, super interesting correlation. Is this a hint? Is this like a funny way of saying that we're in the last season or, generation of this dispensational change? And is the rapture going to happen during Trump's time? I certainly hope so. I certainly hope it's really soon. Most importantly, get tight with Christ. Believe in the finished work of the cross, and you will be saved. Romans 10, 9-13. Great place to start. Okay, guys, one day closer. Go, Jesus, go. Adios, muchachos.